Greetings, fellow followers of the way. I hope you have blessed day. The topic for the moment of your time is God is our refuge. We are going to read Psalm 91 verse 1 to 10. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. If you say, "The Lord is my refuge," and you make the Most High your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. In all honesty, human beings are remarkably fragile creatures. Our lives are beset by countless vulnerabilities, from the harsh grip of poverty to the silent threat of disease. Whether we're scraping by on the margins or living in opulence, none of us are immune to the perils that haunt our existence. Even our best efforts to fortify ourselves against harm can be undermined by the very privileges we enjoy. Yet, in the face of such fragility, there is a beacon of hope, a promise of protection that transcends our mortal limitations. Our fragility is not merely happenstance, it is the residual consequence of an ancient transgression, the original sin that severed our connection to the omnipotent and omniscient Creator. We exist in a world marred by brokenness and plagued by evil, where the shadows of sin loom large over every aspect of our lives. In the absence of divine intervention, we are left vulnerable, exposed to the whims of a capricious fate. And yet, amidst this fragility, there exists a peculiar paradox, a testament to the enduring resilience of the human spirit. Every day, countless individuals place their lives in the hands of strangers, entrusting their safety to the expertise of airline pilots. We board planes without a second thought, placing our faith in the unseen hands that guide us through the skies. We do so not because we know the pilot personally, nor because we possess any tangible evidence of their competence. Rather, we do so because it is normal to trust them, because others trust them, because, perhaps, we have trusted them before and emerged unscathed. It is an act of faith, an irrational leap of trust that defies the constraints of reason. And so, I tell you today to trust in the Lord as your refuge, to relinquish the illusion of control and surrender to the sovereignty of the divine. For God is all-powerful and all-knowing, a steadfast fortress in a world fraught with uncertainty. In the shelter of His wings, we find solace amidst the storm, a sanctuary from the chaos that rages outside. Consider the words of Psalm 91, a timeless testament to the enduring faithfulness of our Creator. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. In these verses, we find a promise of protection, a divine assurance that no harm shall befall those who place their trust in Him. But trusting in God's sovereignty is not a passive act, it requires an active surrender of our will to His divine purpose. It means relinquishing our fears and anxieties, and placing our burdens at the foot of the cross. It means embracing the unknown with unwavering faith, knowing that He who holds the universe in His hands will never forsake us. So, my friends, I urge you to embrace divine protection, to cast aside the shackles of doubt and fear, and to place your trust in the One who holds the keys to eternity. For in His presence, there is peace beyond understanding, and in His refuge, there is safety everlasting. May we all find solace in the shelter of His wings, and may His sovereign grace guide us through the trials of this life and into the promise of eternity. May the Holy Spirit be with you.